Will the King step in and topple Keir Starmer and his Labour government? I asked that question because so many of you asked me if it was possible after my video yesterday pointing out the 3 ways in which we can finally get rid of Keir Starmer and his Labour government. But the truth is, the King, as monarch, technically does have the power to bring down his Prime Minister. But here's why he won't. The last time something similar was tried was back in the 1970s in Australia, when the Queen removed a governor in Australia. It caused a constitutional outrage, even though she was advised to do it by her Australian Prime Minister. History has not been kind to monarchs who've tried to get rid of parliamentary leaders. Just think Charles I, off with his head back in 1649 after the English Civil War, when he tried to assert his control over Parliament led by Oliver Cromwell. So King Charles has to put up with Sir Keir Starmer, as he had to put up with Rishi Sunak, and before that Liz Truss. We never know what he really thinks, just as we never really knew what the Queen thinks. And that's right. He's a constitutional monarch who advises. Monarchs advise, politicians decide. So, much as you might like the King to exercise his constitutional right to kick out Keir Starmer, he won't and he shouldn't, because that would be a surefire way to end the role of the monarchy in this country. And frankly, I'd rather have the monarchy around a lot longer than this wretched government. So, just to remind you again, the only way we're going to get rid of Keir Starmer is if he's toppled by his own MPs, very difficult and very complicated. If he decides to resign of his own accord, much more likely. Or if there was a coup organised by trade unions. But I'm afraid we're stuck with him for a couple more years. But I still think there's an outside chance he might go before the next general election. As I said yesterday, then we get Angela Rayner, the Deputy Prime Minister. Be careful what you wish for.